It's our little slice of the world that you can say, actually, everything outside that I worry about, all of the things outside of my control, I leave at the door. And when I come home, I light a candle, I have a cup of tea, I relax, I let my body just unwind, let go of everything else, and just be here in the present moment, not distracted by worry and fear and the thoughts of the unknown. Give yourself the moment just to say, I'm here, I'm alive, and I'm blessed to be here. Patel says, face-to-face candlelight dinner. Are you ready? Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. But yes, I am not meeting up with people online. I think as a woman, it's quite a dangerous world as it is. So I wouldn't encourage you to meet people online. Just because you never know if they are who they say they are. They could have ulterior motives to meet you. And again, it's quite dangerous. I would strongly suggest that anybody that you meet in life, you do so face-to-face, in person, in your everyday life. Perhaps you meet them at the supermarket or the library or the gym. Just these genuine interactions rather than people portraying who they want you to think they are online. And the reality is often the absolute polar opposite of who they have pretended to be. So please always be careful and do not blindly trust people online. You know, there are a lot of scary individuals out there with ulterior motives, unfortunately. Please stay safe. Jojo says, I love you, Tracy. Take care always. God bless. Oh, thank you. And to you. And Yadav says, hi, sweetie. Very nice to meet you. Oh, likewise. Ben says, I feel that I am not strong enough with my mental health. I wish I was strong like you, Tracy. Mental health is a really hard thing. I think it's because it's not a physical thing. If we see a cut on our body, I had some lasering and I have like all of these marks over me. You may have seen in my workout pictures where it's effectively burns where the laser has done that. But I know in a few days' time, my skin will heal and the scab will drop off and I will be okay. But when we think of mental health, it's not a physical thing that we can touch. It's not something that we can watch healing. We have to then be mindful and look inwards to know what state our mental health is at. And also when we look at negativity, when we have these moments where we feel stressed or overwhelmed, our body, like a science lab, is releasing all of these chemicals and hormones. Cortisol, the stress chemical, floods our body, just as alcohol would make us feel drunk. When we have a negative hormone, these chemical reactions, just as you would do a science experiment in school, that chemical floods our entire body. It makes it hard to sleep. It makes it hard to eat. It makes it hard to think straight, elevates our heart rate, makes us feel nauseous, like we want to vomit. It's a very real physical response to something emotional or mental that we feel inside. Thoughts and feelings become actions. And when we have a negative thought, we can start to feel sick, and our actions mean we'll retreat from the rest of the world. We'll stay indoors, we'll hide away. We may cry, we may be scared. Everything has a knock-on effect like a domino. What we need to be able to do is stop those chemicals from being released, is stop that flood of hormones entering our system so that we then trigger that response from thoughts and feelings and then negative actions. So instead, we need to be mindful when we are feeling stressed, when we are feeling panicked, when we're feeling sad. Yes, you can acknowledge those feelings. It's not about denying how you're feeling. We certainly have to process them and deal with them. But we need to make sure that we actually put some positivity into there, some feel-good feelings, those hormones and chemicals, the dopamine hit that counteracts cortisol, that makes us just hold on to what is beautiful about life. And the more we surround ourselves with these positive things, just in that same science experiment, you are flooding your body with feel-good chemicals. You are listening to your favorite song, you're eating your favorite meal, you're singing to the radio, you are looking at pictures of puppies. You are just in that moment, focusing mindfully on one thing, going for a walk or looking at a beautiful photo, a picture, a painting, talking to your friends, but focusing on all that is beautiful about life. When you focus on something beautiful, nothing else around you can happen. You are in that moment, you are invested, you are there. So bring that positivity to your body, your mind, and your soul. Light a candle, play beautiful music, breathe, be here right now in the present moment. And those chemicals will uplift you. It's natural, it's there, it's free, and you can use it for a positive response. So every time you feel yourself feeling anxious, your heart starts racing a little bit, your temperature starts to rise, bring your attention to something positive, to something beautiful, to something that makes you feel safe. And ultimately, we can put together a collection of things that if we are having moments where we feel unsettled or we panic or we're not okay,